Your Grace, rather than increase the number of guards, you should reconcile the lady. What shall we do, damn it, Talon? She hardly touched her food again. I'm afraid she's going to collapse at this rate. Hmm. Milady Talon, what do you say to a stroll down the corridor with me? Disobey the Duke if you dare. Aww. Is there something troubling you, my lady? Oh, well, it's about Vlad. I just don't know what to make of him. He's been avoiding me for days, while I no longer have to cover my eyes. And he no longer attempts to hide his face. So, I feel like he's put up a wall between us. Well, the Duke's certainly an enigma, even to us. But there's one thing I can say with absolute certain, and that is, well, then he is unconventional man who disregards social norms. But I said, but I say that in a good way. An Arcadia man who assault women and force them into prostitution are put to death. Usually the dogs beheads the offender himself, then hangs the head from the walls of. But your friend will be put on trial first. I know Tristan did not mean to get the maids involved. I'm sure he was just sent to watch over me and my nanny's place. Talent, could you take me to see Vlad? Absolutely not. I'm not asking you to pardon him. Tristan holds a prominent position within the merchant code. We could use that leverage to demand fair compensation. For a starter, the jewelry distribution. And why should I even consider that? You don't have the courage to tell me that you want to save him. Tristan. Ah, kaya pala. He was the he was the first name you called when you were sick and delirious. You've been with 3 times now, but it's me who's comforted you through each time, each of your marriages. Hmm? And it seems you spend far more time with him than you have me. Your history runs deep. Si illusion, raising jealousy, resorting to dirty tricks. As it stands, I'm not different from that man. It appears my visit was for naught. I'm sorry for interrupting your work. I thought he'd be different. Really, wait, don't go. I feel like I'm turning into a fool. And it's all because of you. Hmm. But oddly enough, I don't find that to be a bad thing at all. However, that man you once considered a friend, please don't say his name so sweetly. After all, it took you some time to even call me by my name. Did not it? I'm afraid it was because I still don't quite know who you are yet. But I'd like to learn more. That's how I currently feel. I'm sorry. You'd like to know more about me? That's your wish. Cool. Kinikilig yan. I'll be more than happy to tell you everything you want to know, everything. Daw ko na nga. Pangit mo eh. Wait. Okay. Or is this your way of asking me to leave the door open, Start out. Grabe ka, Majesty. Oh no, absolutely not. But wait, what did you mean just now? I don't recall us ever doing something in here before. I suppose you will not. After all, this is the first time you're seeing this room. Could this be the place he had brought me while my eyes were closed? Right, back then he definitely said it was his study. That day we shared a long kiss. And I dreamed he was about to make love to me, so that happened here. If so, that was all on you. Right, but this time, you can put all the blame on me. So, that's what he looked like, huh? No wonder. Of course, even Lily would pull for a face like that. What did you just say? Hey, what's with that attitude? Is that any way to treat a visitor? Did I say something wrong? The Duke's on a completely different level than those scumbags my sisters married in the past. He's handsome and well-mannered. And where else can you find a man as noble as him? I know his gaze is naturally pretty and intense, but it's almost unbearable today. Right? And guess what? Apparently, some babe came along and the ales is for family courage. If I were Lily, I would do you wish to join him. Your Grace, leave us. Yes, Your Grace. I wonder if he heard us. Scrap. It appears you've been toying with my wife. Heh, those words don't seem befitting for a duke. I've no idea how you managed to charm Lily, but just now you and I are in the same position, so let's see who is truly trust in the end. You talk as if you already know. Hmm. Of course I do. She's been suffering her entire life because of her family. And she thinks it's her fault that her mother died. There's not a single person in the world who can make her believe otherwise. No one except her. That's why I became a source of comfort for her, someone she could lean on whenever she was suffering. But now you have taken that from here. You were never a source of comfort, rather you made her give in and submit herself to the pain. I heard you worked your way up to the top of the merchant guild. And in the process, I suppose you fell in love with her. The overload, but she never thought of you as more than a friend, did she? Scary. None of your methods have worked thus far, so you resorted to tricks. How are you any different?